Why are people doing this weird crap? Hold on 1 second. I got to show this and share this again. All right. I got to do this again. My bad. Why are people doing this weird crap? Who follows in another state CHRISSEAN with her son? Are we that obsessed? Do people realize they can get in trouble for doing this? This is stalking. That there's a word, a criminal word for this. And I think that it becomes a little bit of an obsession. When you fall, I cannot make this up. I cannot believe people are following CHRISSEAN Rock in Oklahoma and clocking that she's walking around a hotel or a motel with no shoes on her feet. If that girl wants to walk around barefooted and pregnant with another child and infection all through her toes, that's that girl's business. She's in Oklahoma. She has no other choice but to be there until further notice. And we get it. People are trying to get CPS involved so that Junior can get taken away. All that's going to happen. CPS don't like taking people's kids. The worst case scenario is that CHRISSEAN Rock will have to take parenting classes if they find any of the allegations that are against her to be true, and she will get her child back. Or they better yet, they won't even take her child, and she will pretty much have to go to parenting classes, and that's it. This is scary for CHRISSEAN. I'm trying to tell you, this is so weird. This is weird on all levels. And at first I was like, somebody just took a video of someone that from a distance looked like CHRISSEAN, but that's CHRISSEAN. That's CHRISSEAN, because I had to look at it a couple of times. And I had to keep looking at it and looking at it and looking at it. Then I said, oh, shoot, that is CHRISSEAN. Matter of fact, let me show you mine. Hold on, because I also did an edit. My edit. Where's it at? You know, I did my famous edit too. And cropped it up. But mine's ain't going to play on. I can actually put this on. Hold on. Yep, that's CHRISSEAN. You'll see in a minute. Hold on. You can see it actually better. You can see it better on what I was showing you. I don't know why I stopped. You can see it better on the original than you can on mine. I cannot. Y'all got to stop this. This is, y'all are scaring me. Ooh, child. I hope I don't never make y'all mad. You try to find me. Y'all come looking for me. You're going to be looking for the right one. I'm not going out like that. You come looking for me. You looking for trouble. I'm trying to tell you. This whole night been a mess. I didn't go to sleep till like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Man, I'm trying to tell you, the Baddies chicks fighting. Let me show you that. I'm not keeping it up long because you know how these people are crazy. Jaden Alexis caught barefoot outside on bare ground arguing with Natalie's team. She's probably drinking. Let me see. Bodine, you know, he probably got her. But that's not even, look at her barefoot. This one right here. These people, that's Bodine right there. These people are crazy. These people are crazy. You see her? And that looks like Bodine saying, be quiet from the side. That's Bodine. That's her boo thing. Let me stop. Let me stop, man. I don't want to stop making no rumors up on nobody. I don't want to get nobody mad. Why they trying to take her out? I'm trying to tell you, that is crazy. When I saw that, I said, somebody who in the heck left the gate open? I said, who in the heck? And that is certainly, at first I would say, nah, that's not Chrisean. They're clown. That's Chrisean. That is Chrisean. And I'm trying, I thought I had enough. Let me see something real quick, actually. This is crazy. I thought I had another one. Maybe it was on somebody else's page. See, I be bookmarking stuff, and then I be thinking of bookmarketing, bookmarking stuff, and I guess I don't be. But yeah, I did do an edit, but this edit's way better. I can't believe that. Man, this is crazy. And you know it's somebody that's following her. You mean to tell me somebody got that kind of money where they're gonna post up in a hotel to watch ChriseanRock walking through the corridors with a bag and her son with no shoes on her feet? Looked like she was eating. She had a bag, maybe some chips or whatever in her hand. Looked like, or was it? She's eating something. Look, maybe a box of candy. That's her. That's her. At first, I was like, "Come on now, they're just saying that stuff just to." And let me let you listen to what they were saying.
They go her.
Hey, Wendelina, it is crazy.
Yeah, there go ChriseanRock. I'm looking like a weird ass fan, but there go her.
You see, yep, that's her. I can't believe that.
Yeah, there go ChriseanRock.
She said, "I'm looking like a weird A fan." I'm glad you know that you are, because you sure are, ma'am. You sure are, ma'am. You got some serious issues. You need to really handle yourself, girl. You got some serious issues. You need to handle that, boo. You need to handle that. Let me tell you something. I got on my channel in the members section the whole Baddies reunion. Well, not reunion. What am I talking about? The first episode with the sit down with ChriseanRock and Tesehki is in members. Let me show you guys. No, actually, I'll show you guys later. But anyways, if you remember, you can see it. And every Sunday, I will put up every episode, so nobody has to pay the $5.99 to watch it a month. You know what I'm saying? I think actually my membership may be $1 cheaper or whatever. I don't know. I don't go looking at the membership. I set it up, Lord knows how long ago. But yeah, it's gonna be that content and then other stuff on members only, stuff that I cannot put up, to the public. But I just want to know, I hope that the replay gang and whoever watches this video, somebody can answer the question. Why are people, make sure y'all hit the like button. Why are people following this girl through a hotel? If the CPS, which we know that there's an open case, because my mod actually called Oklahoma to fact check that, because people can be just trying to scare people and it doesn't even exist, but it does exist. People have been calling CPS in mass bulk on ChriseanRock, and they were saying, well, why can't they go get her when she goes to the Baddies, or on the set, or when because she had invited, I think it was last week, she was doing filming and she had invited people to come through while she was filming, which I don't know why she did that. But and then I didn't understand why she did that, because when my mod fact checked, when my mod had fact checked, she had told me that it is true that CPS is aware of people calling their concern for Chriseanrock. Y'all need to stop, because y'all gonna feel so bad if you find out there's nothing wrong with that little boy. I think that is more hate. That's why people are making themselves believe that I listen. I just back when I was coming up, people didn't talk about people's kids. And it's just, to me, it's crazy. It really is. This is not fair to Chrisean, right? And I'm gonna tell you this, and I might even play this recording, but I'm gonna speak my piece real quick, and then we can get into that later. We're gonna be up here for a little bit of time. Um, but let me just say this to you, and I'm gonna make this clear to you real quick. Chrisean Rock and Tesehki, both of them. I know that Chrisean Rock is a victim of something she allegedly said happened to her with her sister SA and her. Okay. However, they both was played by Zeus Network. They were not only clowned on national TV, not only was that episode the first episode to go out for clicks and views and subscribers, because that all equals up to money, but they exploited Chrisean Rock. They wanted Chrisean Rock to look back and play the tape back, and they wanted that girl to look at how she was painted on camera and not probably even want to go forward with doing the God's Plan show, even though she signed the contract. If she wanted to probably back out of it, even though allegedly they're saying that people are trying to sabotage that contract, because nobody wants Chrisean Rock on that set. First and foremost, Jaden's there. They might not gonna be in the same location, but they're still working for the same man, Zeus Network, aka Lemmy. Second of all, Tesehki's there. A fight's gonna bound to break out. It's gonna be set up for somebody to assault her. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or Chasity might get paid to come on the set and be the one, the raunchy ratchet one, put hands or paws on Chrisean Rock to get Chrisean Rock to flare up to paint her in a bad light. It's gonna be a setup. I'm telling you, every time I tell y'all something, it always comes true. She is too close to comfort with the enemies, the frenemies. Lemmy's her enemy, in my opinion. Natalie Nunn been trying to set up Tesehki and Chrisean Rock for the longest time. I think she's jealous of both of them. Natalie Nunn ain't her friend. Chasity ain't her friend. Um, and I'm telling you, they are going to set her up to fail. It's not even natural for me to make it make sense in my mind to accept that she's on Zeus Network, who painted her in a bad light last night, and Tesehki. Not they don't just leave don't say one without the other. And she's gonna definitely still do a God's plan, knowing that these people are out to get her. Who's to say one of them won't say while she's filming on set, "This is the location that Chrisean Rock's at, and come get her." She don't need no more legal troubles. They might not be considered legal troubles if CPS catches up with her, but it's going to be very questionable. Why are you running from hotel to hotel if there's any truth to it? We know that Chrisean Rock is known for doing that. She was doing that when she was at Blue's crib. She not only was worried about the warrants and the police coming to get her, but she was also worried, she said out of her own mouth, in that closet one day, CPS, people mass calling CPS and trying to take her child. See, y'all can't call the police. And when I say y'all, I'm not talking about everybody. If the shoe fits, wear it. If you get offended, then you are the person that I'm talking to. You said, this is crazy, person. I don't apologize at all. Needs some mental help. Anybody calling CPS is crazy. Too, I said what I said. You said this is crazy. Crazy person. You talking about Chrisean is a crazy person? I'm not understanding. Who's the crazy person? A lot of hate for one person. I said the same thing, critical thinker. I said this is stalking, and stalking is a crime. You can go to jail. You could probably get the same kind of time as somebody who is a kidnapper, and that's a serious charge too. I'm not saying anybody's trying to kidnap Chrisean Rock, but that's dangerous. You are following Chrisean Rock and her son. That's not safe. Shaking my head, like I said. That is not safe. How do you think that she feels knowing that she goes online? It's confirmed that people are following her and recording her because she can look on this video right now that I'm doing live. And she can see that you are recording her. She knows what she looks like. She knows what she had on when she walked through that hallway. She knows why she was walking through that hallway with her son. It's really sad. And another thing I didn't like about yesterday's show, Lemmy was trying to exploit the little boy, in my opinion. They had his face blurred out, but people are nosy. They still can see the body language of the person. Chrisean Rock's body language, the way she was handling her son when he was sleeping. He was limp only because he was sleeping. Let everybody tell it. Oh, he's delayed. He's this, he's that. Y'all need to stop that. You're not gonna have any good days. Okay, you don't have to like Chrisean Rock, but we gotta stop disrespecting people's kids. And we can't come on my platform and make that a topic of discussion. I'm not on here to talk about 𝗪𝗛𝗪𝗧. I'm on here to talk about why are you following Chrisean Rock? If you already called CPS on the girl, let CPS do the job. If you think in your heart, or if even if you don't think in your heart, if your heart is hateful and you're trying to get her in trouble, then let CPS do their job. Why do you have to follow her through the corridors of a hotel with a camera? Are you going to turn that into CPS too? To make matters worse so they can stop questioning her mental, like why is she walking through a hallway with no shoes on her feet, looking like she's planning an escape with her son? Because I'm quite sure everyone that mass called CPS is telling CPS she's going from hotel to hotel. And if they're doing their due diligence, because I'm quite sure you're saying every hotel she's hopping from. Because if you got a video of her right now, you obviously been keeping track of all the hotels she's running from. Greetings, SL social media. Hello, Manifest. How are you, sweetie? It says just coming in. I missed the poll question. Oh, that's to ask if you hit the like button. Did y'all hit that like button? Hit the like button on the way in, please. It says, how does one verify a CPS case? CPS don't volunteer any information to strangers. Well, I'm not gonna say our moderator's name, but on the back end, Buttercup, you could get at me and I can show you the screenshots and all that stuff. So it's very I'm not gonna go back and forth publicly on here, but trust and believe there's no reason for me to make up that it, they called giving out the hate pages names, and they wanted to know if CPS was aware of that they're hate pages. They just don't like Chrisean Rock, and that is why they're calling CPS. And they were just saying they are well aware of the situation. They didn't get into no personal documentation on Chrisean Rock and her son. They can't. That's HIPAA laws. But they're very well aware of that case. So yeah, I'm just letting you know. So, and this person that did it, they basically probably gave me the number and the information, probably because they wanted me to call too. I didn't do that. I know how to get up on my platform and speak to my community and tell them what's going on and inform them. I don't really want to get into no dealings of trying to have to call CPS to verify that these are hate pages, because eventually CPS will fact check that themselves. You know how many people that are big YouTubers on this platform who have children's channels, and once they blow up, people start hating on them, and then they want to sit up there and have CPS come into their house. CPS comes to the house, they see that the child is stable, there's nothing wrong with the child, and then they close the case. I have a question. Why was the meeting televised? Right. Thank you, man. What you know why? Because they paid her $200,000 for 2 hours for that agreement. And she allegedly gave them what she wanted. They allegedly gave her what she wanted, so she gave, I guess, them what they wanted. And ask this question, manifest to me. Why would they televise it and that be the first episode or whatever? What is it? Premiere of the season. You put a trying time, a traumatizing time of Chrisean Rock coming out holding a secret since she was 7 years old. And that's the first thing you put up there is Tesehki and Chrisean's alleged allegations of SA. That's the first thing you put up out of everything else you could have put up. Now, all these working girls that you got on Baddies, you put that up. I mean, they were in there too, but the highlight of the show was that sit down with Tesehki and Chrisean Rock. Said that is not Chrisean. Zoom your screen. That's a man. You said screen in. That's a man. Okay, it's a man. Chrisean, you know what? You know what, Dolores, if it's a man, that's even worse. That somebody is trying to take this recording, which they have other hotels that she's been in. I try to bookmark the other sightings, which we all know since Chrisean Rock has been in Oklahoma, people have saw her, I think, in Targets or Walmart. This is when Tessa came to see her. And to me, it's weird because why are you following her into stores? Like, what's going on? Chrisean Rock don't feel safe. That's why she has her baby with her most of. Yeah, would you blame her? Would you blame her? I wouldn't feel safe either. I wouldn't feel safe either. Let me do this. Hold on one second. Whoever's recording this, they're looking. They're looking. Of course, they got a better view than we have. And you know what's so crazy? I was trying to find the clip where they show her at the allegedly, if this is her, they're showing her at the front desk. And I'm telling you, that little boy that she's holding looks like Junior. They're showing like his. I'm not. I am not. I'm just telling you what was shown to me. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me do this. I don't want to be showing people's information. So hold on. Let me see something really quickly, because I know somebody sent me. Let me see. I'm live now. All right, let me see some. I'm sorry, I'm all talking out loud. You guys are probably like, what are you doing? Let me see. Man, I be getting so much stuff and I just get so overwhelmed. Sometimes I can barely find half the stuff that I be bookmarking. Well, I be thinking I bookmark some of this stuff and I just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I might have to go through activities to find it. But people are crazy. Where did I find it at? Why didn't I bookmark it? And I started to too. Yep, but they showed, yep, and you can't see Chrisean from the back, but you could see what appears to be Junior in his foot. And it looks like Junior looking back. I'm telling you, I BS you not. You know, it's just crazy. It says, look at this leg, bro, with no clothes. Address of name of hotel, please. This is her fourth hotel since. They even know how many hotels she done stayed in. That is crazy. I'm sitting there saying, I'm sitting here reading the text that goes with this. Hey, Belinda, how are you, sweetie? I would warn her sister. People are following her and calling CPS. However, one of them blocked me when I tried to warn them about. Oh, for real, Buttercup? Wow. And that's so sad because that was nice of you to reach out to want to let them know that. You know, I don't understand why CPS would be caught. I don't either. But remember before, I don't know if you're playing catch up, but prior to Chrisean Rock getting arrested when she was still in California, they were calling the police and CPS, but now they can't call the police no more. So what is the next best thing? The police. I mean CPS. So that's why they're doing it. It's no brainer. Thank you kindly, Miss Davis. Social media. Thank you, Manifest. Says this could be the reason why she's running. Yep, that is the reason why she's running. What are saying she's doing wrong to the baby? They're talking about they're making up like bogus like claims. They're saying stuff like the baby needs medical treatment. He's not in a stable home. Just all like stuff like that. You know, the classic adding extra stuff to the story that don't exist type of thing. Why couldn't let her do her time somewhere else because Chrisean is being followed? Right. Well, hopefully, when is her next court date? Put it inside of the chat. I can also go over to what's her name's channel? Hot Tea Hot Chocolate's channel. Correct, Miss Davis. Says those are discussions that should not be done publicly and privately and on no amount of money. It isn't at all. And I just for me personally, I wouldn't even have put my son up there. I'm sorry, because even though they blurred his face out, come on now. You blurred his face out, so okay, we can't see his face clearly, but we can still see the body. And all you're doing is still putting him up there on camera to be scrutinized and stripped down and people trying to diagnose him from a distance like they're doctors with PhDs. OMG, that is so scary and creepy for random people to I know it is. It is. And I'm trying to find my other bookmarks. And I by an accident I was looking through my bookmarks and my mom was like I went and I had I showed like her texts by an accident looking through my stuff. Oh, here it is right here. Hold on 1 second, guys, while I do this. But this is Chrisean. When I show you this, you're gonna be shocked. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So let me show you. Let me show you now. You could clearly see his junior. You're gonna see it in a second. But I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. And this ain't the first time. You guys gotta understand too. This ain't the first time. And you can see the white. You know how she loves some white polish for some reason on her feet. Chrisean and that white polish. Hold on 1 second. Let me show you real quick. It says view tabs. Is this how you wait a minute? What am I doing? Oh, I know what I have to do right here. me that ain't Junior. You can't see Chrisean, so I'm not trying to say from the back, oh, that's Chrisean for sure. I know for that for sure. When I seen this, I said I can see the little head popped. Y'all better stop playing with me. Yep. They followed that girl at that hotel. She got a scarf on her head, a black scarf on her head. I'm trying to see if I can. Right there. That ain't Junior, little man. Little man. Look at it. She got a scarf or something. But yep, talking about that's a man. I'm not trying to nowadays. Let me tell you something. Men can have their toes painted too. But I'm gonna tell you something like this. That's Junior. Y'all need to stop. I want to see, put a Y in the chat if that looks like Junior. That's all. Let's just do that. If it don't, put an N for no. That's it. Let's just do it. Come on, let's do it. Y'all are participating that. Y'all are participating in, conversating with me in the chat. I just, keep it real. I'm not gonna be mad. But let me see if I can zoom it in a little bit more. Come on, that's Junior. Stop. That's the man. That's Junior. I'm waiting. I hope it don't take all day. It's really spooky too when you tell almost 200 people in here. Somebody to put in the chat if you think that's Junior. If that's Junior. Yes or no. That's it. Let me see how long this is gonna take. do 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 do. Is it on mute or something? I mean, I'm not understanding why nobody's responding to that. It says Chrisean's at the hotel with the baby. And somebody allegedly said that this was Bodine's page. Circus of Blues. And it's kind of weird because I'm quite sure Chrisean does talk to. Hold on one second, guys. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it's kind of weird how nobody's putting either a N or a Y in the chat. Yes, for that looks like Junior, and no, that doesn't look like Junior. But as far as I'm concerned, the reason why this is being brought up, and I'm gonna say it again, is because that is scary and not safe for a single mother to be alone with her child. People trying to call CPS on her like they were doing when she was in California and living at Blueface's house. They were trying to call the cops because of the warrants, and they were calling CPS on her. Now they're calling CPS and following her around hotels to the point they even have a number of how many hotels she's staying in. That is crazy. Hold on one second, guys. One more second. I'm sorry, guys. I had an Amazon package I had to get at the door. I'm all over the place, but it's still early. You know, it's not 5 o'clock, so nothing slows down until at least 5 around here. So I don't even know what I ordered. That's how much stuff I be ordering. But anyways, I guess nobody's gonna respond. That's kind of strange. I don't know. Maybe what is voodoo or something been put on somebody? I don't understand how nobody is in the chat unless the chat is frozen or something. I don't understand how that this I've been ordered that. Nobody's answering that question. But as far as it stands with me, my main concern is the fact that people are following that girl. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And you're taking pictures of doing this. This is what I don't get. And it's just weird. And I just hope that whoever's doing it, they get caught and they go to jail, because stalking is a real thing. I'm not a popo chick, so I don't want no one to think that, oh, I want to see somebody get locked up. No, absolutely not. But when you're stalking someone like that, and then you have a nerve to take the time out to put it online, you need to be stopped. You're out of control. Simple as that. Now, we chime into everything else. I'm just not understanding. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy at what I'm looking at. Because if this is in fact Chrisean Rock and Junior, that is dangerous. So that was the point of me asking you guys, did this look like Chrisean Rock? Well, not Chrisean Rock, but the baby. Because you can't see her at all, because her back's turned. Because if it does look like Chrisean Rock, son, Junior, that is dangerous. But like I said, it is what it is. And eventually, if a person, I guess, gets too extra with it, what's going to eventually happen is they're going to end up, getting caught up. Especially if they're talking to a group of people, say on social media, if they end up having to fall out or something like that, 9 times out of 10, somebody else will snitch on them. It always happens like that. Them circles usually always fall apart. Hey, Odine, I didn't see you in here. Or was it just me? Am I going crazy? Oh, I didn't see these comments here. I'm thinking y'all done lost your mind. I did not see these comments. I'm sitting up there waiting for a response, like literally. She needs the security. Yep. I feel like she's always needed security. Honestly. I feel like she's always needed security. And it's really, really sad that people are doing this to her. It really is. I hope she's reporting it to the hotel and police, because I hope so too. Because see, what people don't understand, I was pissed at y'all, because I was like, where is the comments with the question I asked? I'm sitting there saying, I mean, are people concerned, or they're just pretending to be concerned? Because everyone's always got Junior's name in their mouth, and they're acting like they're so concerned about the well-being of this child. So it was confusing me. It really was. It was confusing me. How, nobody I thought wasn't answering the question, but I apologize. Okay. It looks like Junior to me, honey. So if you want to know what page I went to so you can look at it and identify it, matter of fact, I'll give you the link to the IG page so you can look at it yourself. But sometimes we have to get out of denial with things and see it for what it is. And from the back, Chrisean Rock kind of sort of has like a sporty, boyish kind of body. And to me, it looks like her from the back. It really does. It looks like her built. And even if it's not Chrisean Rock, I'm quite sure she has company with her. It could be someone that she could have sent down to the front desk with Junior. People do watch Junior you know. Let me see. Here's the link right here. But it's so unfortunate. And can anybody explain to me what this fight was about? All right, let me get off of this because I know for a fact this is Chrisean, so I'm not worrying about it. But what is up with this? What is up with this? It's the what is up with this? Ooh, no. Jaden said I've been around these girls and honey. And look at this. What's up with all this? You see, Jaden, she got that liquor in her. She got that moonshine in her. That white lightning in her. That's crazy. These people are wilding. I seen Akbar talking about it on her channel too. And I also had, this is crazy how they were sitting up there fighting like that. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Ooh, child, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I had a call and I had to get that call. I know y'all are like, this girl is bugging. I don't know what broke out, why folks is fighting. I don't know if it's the white lightning or what's going on. But there's a lot of stuff going on after that show. I don't know who's mad at who, but and then this obviously is part of the show. Let me see.
I'm talking about. Okay, I'm a liar.
You're a liar. When I got on my Sprinter, just like Camila said in her confessionals, Tesehki was jolly when she got on there because I thought we was already done. I gave you my set at that show. I literally was like, hey, you can perform because those throwing eggs at you. And I wanted to show them, hey, you're not ready to disrespect my sister. Even if we were just arguing on the Sprinter. Once Saya said, hey, y'all need to talk. Yes, it is. I don't know why you don't remember. I'm going to help you. Maybe you were impaired, but I'm going to help you remember. Saya told us to stop arguing.
I remember when
the
I was
Sprinter door's
7.
about to
You made me
open.
eat your.
I
remember that.
You said what?
I forgot she said that. I forgot this is. Oh, God. Why did I pull that up? Because I had pulled it up. Oh, God. Chriseanrock just flat out came and said, woo, child. This is crazy. Natalie Nunn, you need your butt whooped. You started all of this for 𝗪𝗛𝗧. I think you sleeping with 𝗪𝗛𝗧. I think 𝗪𝗛𝗧 is low-key your man. I think 𝗪𝗛𝗧 is low-key your man. I really do. That is so sad on all levels. It is really sad that they set that girl up like that. And I told y'all, I said, I knew Chriseanrock wasn't lying about that she got $200,000 for 2 hours to sit down, do a sit down with her sister, right? My bad, guys. Why would 𝗪𝗛𝗧 pay her $200,000 to record her making up with her sister with those harsh allegations? Let's make it make sense, guys. Why? He did that for clicks and views and subscribers because they equal to money. He gave her that money because he can make that money, that $200,000, 200 times over. Last night, he probably made that money back in ad revenue. The ad, them ads that pop up on the YouTube videos or on the videos when you're on Zeus Network, those ads. Yeah, those ads. He got paid off every single ad that you guys saw yesterday. Okay? And maybe some that you may have clicked on, he even got paid even more if it redirected you to a page and you purchased something. And they got cookies on the ads that you might click on. So even if you don't purchase something that day, when you do purchase it for some time, for quite some time, that cookie will follow you making a purchase and the ad revenue goes up even more. 𝗪𝗛𝗧 is getting paid in the shade. Now, how many people heard about that they're trying to sabotage God's plan? Because that's what's going to happen next. I believe so too. So when somebody said it yesterday in my live, I wasn't shocked at all. I honestly wasn't shocked at all. As a matter of fact, let's share the live that I was on last night. For those of you that may have not saw it, let's share it, because you usually will look at the live when it's still live. If people do the replay, they probably look at some of the live, but not probably all of it. But yeah, I went live, and honey, this is crazy. Let me see. Let me do this really quickly. So, let me stop sharing this. and go right here. Pop up video. All right, is it this one? Yeah. Full beam footage with Chasity acting a fool.
Straight to the fifth. Thank you. Thank you. Clock it. Clock it. I get to do my professionals because I didn't do what they wanted me to do. Do it today. You can't pay me nothing to go against my sister. I don't do that. Stop doing that. And y'all post that. Clock it.
That's what I heard too, Jenny from the block. Chastity, you ain't gonna bust a grape in a food fight. These people are crazy. Got Tesehki crying.
We ain't crying. Bring that neck up, mama. I know.
Chastity been done. Talking about we done. Chastity knows she ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. She's a mess. Zeus only cares about making money. Exactly. Period. Shauna, drunk and ratchet. Why she lying? Because they told her. Now that's the chick you gotta watch. And she said, Chastity is a chick you gotta watch, honey. Yes, I see. Wait a minute. What did you say? You said, wait a minute. Critical thinker, you said, why is she lying? Because they told her people was throwing eggs at Rock, and she sat there and put her head. You talking about Chastity did? Wow. Yes, I see. It's nothing to let Chrisean get ahead. Yep. Hey, Queen Grandma. Nothing positive come from Zeus. Nothing. That's why, and I'm gonna tell you something. And that's why I want you to listen to what I said last night, because I want to be transparent with people. And I know that was a long live that I did last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. But hey, listen, I had to get a lot out. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to the uncut version of what I said. It wasn't last night. It was yesterday before midnight. I went live because I had caught the live when it just started, because I had just went on to social media and I was like, oh, let me go check back. Hold on one second. And I went to check back. Sure enough, Zeus Network was live streaming the red carpet. I said, okay, let me go check this out. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to what I said. And we can agree to disagree, but I'm really disappointed in ChriseanRock to a point, because you put your daughter, your son in the middle of that mess, and they're exploiting. Tell me why, and they're exploiting you, Tesehki, and your son. They don't care about none of you. They're just thinking about views, clicks, and likes, and money. That's it. That's all they want from you. Natalie Nunn is a low-key hater. She don't like you or your sister. ChRiSSANrock's sister Chastity was just acting like a drunk bird.
In the way.
Oh, I recorded it, guys. I will be letting you guys see this tomorrow. We need a replay of this.
Excuse me. She's in the way.
Acting like a straight drunk bird. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, child. You're gonna hear me say this on here, but I'm gonna say this to you right now. Regardless if they reached out to ChRiSSANrock or not, and hear me out when I say this, or Chrisean reached out to them. How did ChriseanRock get back in touch with these people where she's signing contracts and getting paid $200,000 for, I mean, listen, hey, that's a lot of money. I'm not talking about the money. It's the principle. She said she didn't want to deal no more with Lemmy or anything to do with Zeus. And when she got out, she was walking in the path of God. How did she get here with Zeus and Natalie Nunn? How did she get back on Zeus? She's employed back with Zeus. She has a show on. I know she wanted her own show, her own network show, whatever. But how did we get here? Why couldn't you try that maybe on Tronic Network? Take a risk on Tronic Network. Why Lemmy? Why pedal backwards? You can't have one foot in the door and one foot out. You got to have both feet in the door. It just doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't, and I don't understand it. And then you put your son in the middle of all guys. This is live for everyone that's entering the live. This is live. Hey, Belinda. Hello. I know I couldn't sleep either. But what made me go live is when I seen Tesehki go on the red carpet with Chasity. I was looking at it and it doesn't make any sense. On somebody in the crowd, Chasity did. That's when I said I'm gonna go live. Make sure y'all at least hit that like button. Don't forget to do that. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm live streaming everything. Like I'm a paparazzi for going forward. I'm live streaming everything. I don't care if I get 2 views on it. It's getting live streamed. If I'm up, it's getting live streamed. It's getting recorded. I'm making a shorts video out of it. Yeah. Hood Unlock. I only put the baddies up on member only tomorrow, guys, for my members. You're right, Hood Unlock. Because that's copyright material, so I can't put it on the main channel. But it'll be in members only for those of you that don't have Zeus Network. And you're a member, why pay for membership to Zeus if you got a membership on my platform? You can look at it for free. Well, it's not for free. I ain't encouraging nobody to get a membership. I'm just trying to tell you where that the full live premiere will be at. It'll be in members only because I'll get a copyright strike if I put it on the channel. I can't just even do commentary directly to that video because that's a network and they can just shut that video. The algorithm can scan that and see that that's copyright material and I'll be in trouble. I could get exactly where Chasity was cutting up at. So when I ended the live, I know when I go to edit the live, it's at the end of the video clip when they came onto the red carpet, and I'll be able to specifically let y'all see that part tomorrow in the morning. I ain't pulling up today. I could actually pull it up today, but I don't want to. I'm gonna have to probably give it like Oh wait a minute. This should be on my main page. Queen Grandma Rocks. I could pull it up today. I just don't feel like doing too many edits. Or isn't it underneath the chat box? It's kind of funny. Will you enter the chat? They pick and choose what channels can be up here. They usually don't mess with the larger channels. People might think I'm a larger channel, but I'm not. So I don't need them messing with me because some grown throwing firecrackers and hiding their hands. No question. They wanted to sabotage Latifah, put her and Chrisean up against one another with their bogus BS to create some turned up chaos and gain more subscribers and views. Keep the people anticipating the chance to witness some BS. And I told y'all that. I said he ain't just giving her no $200,000 that she obviously agreed on and for no 2 hours. He's gonna make that 200 times over, and trust and believe he's gonna wake up the algorithm, because that is a monetized. That's a platform that is monetized for violence. And a lot of platforms can't even get monetized. That was all game, Shauna. Channel is focused on. That was the drama and violence to that captivity. Shauna, that money was to give views and subscribers to their platform, because it equals more than 200,000 that he was gonna make back off of what he gave her. Why would someone that was known not to like Chrisean Rock in real life, didn't care about even when she was pregnant with Junior, having her on the Baddies, didn't say, no, I don't want to be a liability, you being on here pregnant, beefing with chicks. Why would he care about her hashing out her differences with her sister? Why would Lemmy pay Chrisean Rock $200,000 to hash out a family issue with her sister? Come on. That was all game. They exploited Junior, Chrisean Rock, and Tesehki. And they used that show. I'm quite sure they probably filmed other Baddies shows prior to Chrisean getting out, but they made sure they put that up first. You know what I'm saying? To wake it up. Your first impression is your last impression. They wanted to put a good first impression of the new season on, and they did. Where women are bloodying themselves up for each, for a paycheck. So you got to look at the big picture, guys. It was more to that story, and trust and believe, all money ain't good money, and I was saying that to you. And not only that, see, that's another way they played Chrisean Rock too. They didn't just set up Tifa, because see, they wanted to also get Chrisean on that big screen, because they knew she was gonna end up bringing Junior on. Well, 𝗪𝗛𝗪𝗔𝗧 on there, and people could check him out. His status. Be looking all up in the little boy's face and looking at how she's holding him and how his body is functioning, in her arms. And if he looks limp, they're gonna say he needs to be at a doctor's office. He's not getting treatment. He needs therapy and all kind of. Yeah, I just wouldn't do it. She played herself. I wouldn't have did it. Yeah, I believe that Zeus did reach out to her first. Yeah, but that's why I said that, and Tareen, I 100% everything she said, I agree with her. But see, that just goes to show that it's too soon in Chrisean's walk. She's still weak. You still see it getting up here with bras and stuff on. She had a white bra on just today with her cousin, and putting on makeup. She had a white bra on. The other day she's doing a mukbang on Snapchat with a black bra on. So she's got a lot of ways she needs a break. You know what I'm saying? And they knew just how to get her. Not only did they get her up there, Chrisean Rock up there, so she could help start some mayhem for some quick cash. Make sure y'all hit. But they got Junior. They got ample amount of footage for the hate channels on YouTube and Instagram now to drag Chrisean Rock. Yep. Because I'm a supporter. There's some questionable things too, but I keep, you pick and choose your battles. You pick and choose what you say. There's always been some questionable things, about Chrisean and this whole situation with her son. But I don't get on here, and you got to pick and choose your battles. You got to pick and choose your conversations. You got to pick and choose what you say. Some things ain't meant for everybody, And not only that, if I discuss that, it'll be behind closed doors because
right.
some things are just not appropriate. Even if I agree with the haters or the people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm hating on Chrisean Rock, but I might be questioning and side-eyeing stuff too, you know, about Chrisean Rock, but you don't see me getting up here dragging a girl, character assassinating a girl. You know, it's limitations to everything. You know,
this is what they do.
That's why I said we can agree to disagree, but when you make your whole channel a hate channel, you're not helping the cause. You're making the cause worse because you character assassinate, making up lies on a girl, and then pointing out every flaw. That's not good. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, ain't nobody stupid. A lot of people see things that ain't right. But you know, we don't have to live in that truth. She does. You know, we don't have to live in that truth. She's got to live that life that she's in, that skin that she's in, and whatever the consequences of whatever her actions may have been or may not have been. We could be wrong about stuff that when I say we, I ain't talking about anything I said because, like I said, I am not no medical examiner. I ain't no doctor, no physician, no child physician. I don't got a PhD in nothing.
Feel me, Odin?
In no kind of degree in or a PhD. Well, I'm saying, a PhD degree. And you know, I
Make sure
can't
y'all hit that
diagnose
like
nobody.
button.
People get caught up and sued doing stuff like that.
Yep. Mess around
Can't
and
be
catch
sitting up there
Tasha
talking
K.
about you know what's wrong with Chriseanrock and the reason why he's this and the reason why she that. You don't know. You only see a portion of these people's lives, and because some content creators like Chrisean did in the past, they used to share their personal, you know, intimate details of what was going on behind the scenes in their relationship. You still don't know what happens because you're not there in the flesh. You're only going by what Chrisean Rock says when she's going through her emotional state, times when she was going through things with Blueface. That's it. And I don't care if she stayed on live for an hour. What about the 23 hours that's left in the day? You ain't sleeping with her. Or the 14 or so hours that we're up a
trying,
day.
I believe
after we
so
get up
too,
from
Shauna.
sleeping 8 hours. I mean, come on, it's just crazy. But that was I told you that was a setup. I said something ain't right with that. He gave her almost a quarter. You all heard me say it. I said, you mean to tell me he gave her $250,000?
Another
Almost $250,000. 250. Another 50,000 would have made it $250,000. And that's what I would ask for. If I wasn't gonna force it to 500,000 or $1 million, because that would have been maybe forcing it and may have broke off all deals. I would at least. I still I wanted to be in the millions some way. A $250,000 would have been even better for me. It would have been heading towards $1 million. At least heading towards $500,000. She got paid $200,000.
Hey, Natasha.
She wasn't even up there 2 hours. She's probably in the building 2 hours total. She wasn't in that sit down probably for no 2 hours and got paid for
y'all gonna get mad at me
because
honey, I was venting last night. Well,
and walked away with a show. So she but she compromised also her morals. You know, and I tell the truth and shame the devil. You know, some people are gonna be too scared to say that because they want to be just telling Rock what she wants to hear, not what she needs to hear. That's a good chunk of change. But you compromise your morals because you got your son all up there in the camera. You know they took every angle they could took of the child.
Yep.
So that people could get some good shots, so that the hate channels can drag him. Because people seem to think that it's okay to drag a child on social media. So you already know how that went down. Yeah. Tomorrow, she better prepare herself. Hello, Tanya.
That's dead wrong how they did that, girl. I don't care what nobody says.
I know most content creators was going live after Baddies. Yep. They were getting their money worth. But I'll tell you one, yep, they was getting their money worth. They didn't listen. Once Chrisean Rock signed her name on the dotted line, took that $200,000 check, and also got that show she wanted, God's Plan, all bets were off. All morals. I'm not trying to say that Chrisean Rock signed her morals over, but I'm just saying all morals on the Zeus Network side, and the I call them frenemies. Anyways, all bets were off once she put her name on that dotted line. It's fair game now. The ball is in the lion's den. You in the lion's den with that ball. She ain't got nobody in no corner. They about to have their way. Her family turns on her. Men she's with did. Look, Blueface, 𝗪𝗪𝗧, Chasity. Because they had that camera equally China, on both of them. Chrisean, all of them. And all trying to gain off of something. And I'm going to tell you something. Tesehki, if she could have ran from herself that day of that interview, man, oh man. And that's why they did it the way they did it. I knew it too, at like the last moment they told the both of them in their own sort of way. I knew it too. I wish she never went on there. Was. Because Chrisean, I mean, listen, y'all don't get mad at me, honey, but in this video here, I was vetting. Y'all about to hear, y'all know I tell the truth of shame the devil. So if y'all ain't ready to hear what I gotta say, which is the truth, the raw truth, you in the midst over here right now, because I'm about to break it all the way down. So y'all are only 23 minutes in, boo. Y'all better they get ready. They gave Chrisean a little bit more insight. Y'all might be through with me after today. It seems to me, in my opinion, than they did Tesehki. Tesehki went into this sit down. That's like what I'm saying. Headlights. Why would she go back to Zeus? But you know what? But I know that Chrisean Rock didn't fully get the details either, because she had said, so what are we here for? When she said that, I already knew they said, you know what? Once we get that girl that money in her show, she's back signed to us, and we're gonna have our way with her. But she ain't gonna know we're gonna have our way with her. We're gonna finesse her with it. This time we're gonna finesse her with it. But she's gonna figure it out afterwards. It would have helped her. After she can't break no contracts without probably going to court and fighting, Chrisean Rock would have to do. She gonna see when she looks at the recording that they set her up. It was that 200,000 was bait, and that show was bait. I love y'all. Yeah, I'm about to go in. And they exploited Tesehki, they exploited Chrisean Rock, and they exploited most importantly 𝗪𝗓𝗔𝗧. Had them all up on the camera. I wouldn't have had them up there. I sure wouldn't have. Hey, Chanta. That to me was a violation. Chrisean would want to be able to work. That was a violation. Yeah. Quick question: did Zeus cancel her show? It was Odin. That's what I was hearing too. That they I don't think he did. If they did, or you heard about that, I didn't. This is some sad mess. It is Perfect Nails. Long time no see. Yeah, she don't got a support system. Yep. Yeah, they rock Chrisean Rock to sleep. Trust me. I've been your age. You ain't never been mine. Y'all know that's one of my famous, but that ain't even, I'm just playing around saying that, but they rocked her to sleep. They rocked her to sleep. She's smart, but she ain't that smart. Yeah, they rocked her to sleep. You're dealing with some real that's why business slime balls. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be careful with slime balls. Yeah, because I've seen it. I've seen it before. She won the chess game, maybe 1 or 2 matches. She won the chess game with the 200,000 because that's what she wanted when she came to the table. She even admitted to it that they gave her what she wanted. She wanted the money. She threw out the price, and also, you know, for the sit down, and also for she wanted her own show. Those are the two. That was the deal. In order for her to sit down and do all that, which she already knew they were gonna do, clown her and her sister, and if she brought Chrisean Jesus up there, take pictures of him. Yep. And that's what happened. And they did that for the commentators to be able to scrutinize that little boy. I don't know. I'm gonna put up for a second. I'm gonna put it up tomorrow, because Zeus Network did that on purpose. You don't think you don't think Lemmy found out about Chrisean Rock? Remember when P. Diddy got in trouble and Chrisean Rock was talking about how P. Diddy grabbed him by the neck and said, you treat her right or something like that, because I guess P. Diddy had heard about how Zeus was doing Chrisean Rock, and she was explaining it at the party that they had went to. It was Lemmy, I guess, her and Jay went, and she was saying how P. Diddy had grabbed him by the neck and all this other stuff. You don't think that Lemmy didn't have a personal, just on that alone, or anything that got back to him that Chrisean Rock said about Lemmy? Lemmy been on some get back time with Chrisean Rock, and he don't care for Tesehki, and that's my opinion. He made them both look like a fool. And he also knew that if she was stupid enough to bring, and I'm not saying Chrisean Rock is stupid, but that was a stupid idea to put her son on that camera, they were going to get every angle of him, just going to blur out his face. And now the hate pages got him all plastered on Instagram, and like he's not a 1-year-old, like he's a 21-year-old. Come on now. Come on. That's crazy. I know a lot of y'all gonna miss it, so it's not like I'm putting up. Make sure y'all hit that like button and share this video. Share it out. Recapping, because a lot of y'all are not even gonna see it, because I'm not known to go really live at these times. This is crazy. So I'm gonna put it up for you, because I'm about to warm me up some tea real quick. I want to do it before it gets too late. I want to make me some tea and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share all in here, but whoever misses it, now the haters offer that she couldn't refuse. She didn't still have to, sit at the table with these people. She should have just, like I've been saying, just clean up shop. Yep. Hey, Oklahoma. It says also Chrisean Rock came to Oklahoma rapper, member of her church, which is posted on the church page. Can you DM me, Tanya? Can you DM me that information? Did you guys ever hear about this? Also, Chrisean scammed an Oklahoma rapper member of her church, which is posted on the church page, which I don't know what Tanya is referring to, but she brought that up late last night when I went live. So if anyone knows, please provide the information. Pull that up, and we can also, like I said, tomorrow for me is going to be a very busy day. If I have to drink a couple or two of coffee, I'm not really a caffeine drinker. I like the taste of coffee, but the caffeine don't really work with me. I'll do so, but I definitely got to get my A game back up, because I've been. Chrisean played herself. She already made her money and has enough to start her own network. She doesn't. How does she have enough to start a network? How do you know how much she has? I don't understand that. Everybody thinks just because you're a fan, I'm a support. I'm not no fan. Definitely not no fan. I'm a supporter of Chrisean Rock. I still don't know if she has enough for a network. Right. How do you know that? Come on, you could. Now, can somebody give me the link to the church page? I can't. Does it say church page? I don't understand that. Okay, let me look now.
What's my whole class? 21 to 25. Oh, we down.
38. Why would she do that though? I don't believe that. I don't know.
Hey.
He got 2 pages.
Huh?
I don't know about. Do you guys realize, because some of the people that watch me, and I know 98% of the people that watch me are women, do we as women, and this goes for the men too, even though I don't have that many men that watch me. Here's a few. One of them are my mods. I got a couple. But you know, there are people in real life that will agree with everything you do and act like they're supporters, but they're really trying to wait for the train wreck. They're not really supporters. They're just telling you what you want to hear, like I always say. They don't want people like me to tell the truth and CHRISSEAN be in the bushes and keep it moving on the demons and people that don't wish well on her. They don't want people like me to say, CHRISSEAN better tread lightly, be careful with these people. And if you can maybe get away from them, you know, or if you do end up staying in that contract, which she probably will, you know, she gonna get her bread. I get it. You know, she got to take care of her child. She's the only one doing that. Blueface is in jail. When he gets out, every time he fights, he's gonna say it's not his child. And he's gonna use that as an excuse not to take care of him or be in his life. He's gonna always put the other two first, and that's messed up. I'm talking about the 200,000 she made. Yeah, I want to check that out so I can share it up here. The money to start her. Yeah, it costs more than 200,000 to start no network though. It says unless y'all are saying Zeus is paying CHRISSEAN, and I didn't see. Yeah, well, the deal was 200,000 for the 2-hour sit down, and she has a show. So she's definitely in contract with Zeus Network, and she's gonna be further being paid more than that 200,000. So, like I said, again, she signed, in my opinion, herself over to the devil. Thank you guys. The first premiere that they did was that sit down, and it was CHRISSEAN Rock and Tesehki. Things that make you go, Pay attention. Pay attention. Somebody got to pay attention and have a sound mind. Yep. The first, now you know, them girls that you saw on the red carpet did more pre-recorded videos that will premiere after this, right? But why was that the first of the season? Yes, I am definitely Queen Grandma Rocks. Tesehki's mess. We over here tell the truth, not what a person wants to hear. Yeah, I'll wait because I'm sipping on my tea, and I'm not talking about no gossip tea. I'm talking about some green tea and some pumpkin spice creamer. That's what I'm sipping on in real life. I don't even like saying, oh, I got some tea or some receipts. I got the proof. I got the receipts. I got the tea. No, I don't want to have the tea. Zeus needs what? Well, of course I have to have the tea or the information. Let's put it. I don't like using that terminology. to present the information, but honey, this is crazy. In my opinion. So let's watch on, because I'm gonna let you listen to Chasity cut out in a minute.
No. No. I'm freezing, but no. Well, if you down there, yeah. Because how much is it? It's like less than 100, right? Or almost 100. Okay, yeah. So how do you get out party? Okay. Just push the button. Just push the button, the car button. I mean, the high where it says high. I promise you, I missed it. Yeah, say high. We can turn it down for that.
This is wrong on all levels.
Cool. So the rest of the baddies out here, do y'all have the face sheets? All right, can I airdrop it to you or something? Because I don't.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Of course, no problem.
It sounds like whoever's live streaming is talking in the live. Wow. It's just live streaming. So ghetto. Cast.
Yeah.
My opinion. He's around. He was on I'll definitely let you know what was talked about in the sit down. Divine timing that I gave it. Commentary to it, I wouldn't take no chance because Zeus Network is a network. And you wanted to run from herself, and she definitely looks guilty. She looked nervous, like, please, Chrisean, don't do this to me. She had one of those looks. Yeah, she did. So I do believe something happened. Look real I wasn't scary. There, so I'm just saying, in my opinion, I do believe something happened. I hate to say that, but hey, that's what happens when you get dealt a card. You know, both your parents are all messed up on drugs. They're still messed up on drugs, and they're laying up having kids. Can't take care of one, let alone 12. They turn out messed up. So you can't be surprised at hearing, that these things happen to Chrisean or to any of the family members, because the family dynamic was all messed up. The family was all messed up. Mother and father on drugs. And the mother, she runs with she loves kids. And just like when Chrisean was going through, she didn't want to have Chrisean Jesus. She's talking about she'll take him. You can't even raise yourself. Talking about she'll take him. You know how stupid she sounded when she said that, Chrisean's mother? She sounded crazy and stupid. My opinion. He's around. He was on Tereen's live that she did today. He was in back of her walking on Sunday. The live that I did Sunday, which was about a couple of 4 o'clock, the 4 o'clock live Sunday. I showed Tereen's live that she had in her story. And the father was in back of her with some blue jeans on. And it looked like he had a bag, a backpack or something in his hand. And I don't think he was at church with her, but he met her at the church and he was walking in back of her. She was recording him. And he was saying, "Oh, she's my firstborn," sounding all corny, like a proud father. And the mother, she tries to play this image of making the kids think this false reality of that she had 12 kids because she loves kids. No, you had 12 kids because you was getting high out of your mind and you wasn't thinking. You was living for the moment. You definitely was living for the moment. How you had 12 kids. What kind of substantial job you had to lay up and have 12 kids? What kind of job was you working to lay up and have 12 kids? And you had a drug addiction. So them drugs came before them kids eating. We seen how messed up Chrisean's mother get when she on them drugs. We seen it recently. We seen them literally putting her out of her place. She's all out front, instead of just trying to pack up some of her belongings and go, with some dignity. She's out front and letting the neighbors record her. Just embarrassing the kids more. And nothing on social media is ever deleted. So it's like the mother, I don't know. I feel bad for the kids. Well, they're grown now. They were kids that turned into adults and they're messed up adults, some of them. But it's so sad because the kids that, her kids be defending her, man. And she done messed them people's lives up. She got two brothers or one brother that's in jail. He ain't never getting out. Supposed to be in there for unaliving them. Them people is messed up. That's why I try not to be so hard on ChriseanRock, because even when I was looking at ChriseanRock, got a lot of love for her, but I got to keep it real. She's messed up too. She don't know how to articulate herself. That's why she was sitting up there when Chasity was pretty much, not Chasity, Tesehki was pretty much saying, "Please don't tell on me." She had that "please don't tell on me, Chrisean, don't do this to me" look on her face. She was nervous out of her mind. She could have jumped out of her skin in that Zeus video. She would have. She did not want Chrisean letting the cat out the bag. Yep. It's a sad sight to see. And then if you see whoever was filming, they were told to make sure that they got low key every shot of that little boy. I don't know why ChriseanRock brought her son up on that platform. She was covering his face in one scene. I feel like this. What an adult does in their spare time is on you. I don't agree her having a son involved in that mixed business. Shady business. I know she close with her son and all, but I wouldn't have had him up there. Because they definitely was exploiting him too. Oh, they was exploiting him. Trying to get him at any angle they could get him at. And ChriseanRock, only ChriseanRock knows the truth. But I'm going to say without saying, because like I said, everything ain't meant for everybody. So if you read between the lines of what I'm saying and you get what I'm saying, ain't nothing else need to be said. But I'm going to say this to you. I wouldn't have brought him on there for the simple fact that if there is any possibility that her drinking and smoking is the cause of anything that could have happened, say there is some truth to it. I'm not there. And my son's 32 years old. To be honest with you, the development of a child, it's been so long ago for me. You know what I'm saying? I have a granddaughter, so let me not say that, but I'm saying I don't be searching and digging that deep into people's lives like that, where I'm talking about their kids. But I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking and playing the devil's advocate, if ChriseanRock knows in her heart that some of what's being said is true, why would you bring your son up there? Why? I don't, that part I don't get. Now, you know, we're gonna get people that's gonna defend that, but there's some things I can't defend. To me, that was a crash dummy move. The truth always comes out. Yep. Yep. I think she brought her baby to control her own self because she knows she's got court going on and she didn't want to get locked up. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. Tesehki is a beast. That's a street. She's a straight street fighter. And as much as I support CHRISSEAN, I think because see y'all big see in real life y'all and that's one thing I don't big up. Because I don't respect CHRISSEAN because she was on Baddies and she was bashing in people's heads, busting them in the head to the white meat. To me, I don't get the show. I never did when Natalie Nunn was years ago on the Bad Girls Club. When I used to look at it in my era, I don't understand how people, because when I was, 20 years younger, whatever, when the first show came out, I could never understand the concept of the show to get up there and get paid to fight each other and hurt each other for a check. And then you get popularity and get famous from it. But see, what you guys don't understand, there's always going to be a one or two tough guy on a show like that that's going to outshine the rest. But see, that's on TV. So, when you give, CHRISSEAN credit saying she brought her son up there so she wouldn't get herself in no trouble and pop off, CHRISSEAN looked scared too. CHRISSEAN looked like she didn't want no smoke with Tesehki. And to be honest with you, and this is just my opinion, CHRISSEAN may have had her son up there so that for protection to herself, not just to her freedom. CHRISSEAN probably wasn't trying to get up there to pop off at all. She probably don't even want to see Tesehki in that light. She looks at Tesehki as her older sister still, even with her doing them alleged violations to her. And CHRISSEAN might feel like, Tesehki might whoop on her because Tesehki done jumped in her face a couple of times. We done all seen it. And CHRISSEAN, she avoids it. Any other person jump up in CHRISSEAN face, she'd be ready to fight.
Yep, bust him in the head to the white meat.
She never did that with Tesehki. I think, and this is just my opinion.
I said the same thing. She should have never brought that baby on that show.
It's the older thing.
I didn't like that, man. It turned me off.
Don't give her all that much credit. Because you see CHRISSEAN shooting the ones on TV. That's TV.
They ain't did real street.
On TV, they'll big up the bully. They'll big up the one that's outshining, maybe fighting a little bit better. Squaring off, a female squaring off like a dude. But if you put CHRISSEAN in the street, like I'm not talking about no baddies, nothing edited and rehearsed and recorded. No, I'm talking about in real life. If you put CHRISSEAN in the street, CHRISSEAN is not gonna give nobody no energy like that. I'm sorry. And I'm not going to big CHRISSEAN's head up to make her think she's a tough guy. And, if she ends up going down the bad road again, she walks around here thinking she's She-Ra and catch a bad one because everybody meets their match. People need to stop bigging CHRISSEAN up like she's some light-skinned tough guy. That's on TV. They got her on TV bigged up as that person. Oh, she whooped on it, beat everybody. Just like when she hit that hairdresser. She was you see how her stance was like a dude, like, yeah, what's up? What's up? You're not doing that in real life, CHRISSEAN to people. You're not. That's not you at all. I'm telling you. I want her to know that is not you. And I want her to know that that's not her because she can get hurt out in the streets in real life, putting her hands on people. She knows who she putting her hands on. CHRISSEAN picks and chooses who she puts her hands on, who she handles. She ain't in real life in the streets. I mean, I know chicks from the street that will handle CHRISSEAN. Y'all gotta stop that. Yeah. She had and see, people be bigging up CHRISSEAN from the past and even now because they really want to see a train wreck. Some people are not really Chrisean Rock supporters. That's all game. Y'all, some of y'all want to see a train wreck. And if the shoe fits, wear it. If you ain't part of the y'all, you're not part of that 1% that is co-signing what she's doing, because you want to see it fail, then you shouldn't be getting mad. But some people are acting like they're supporters, they're fake supporters. They're waiting for a train wreck. They're waiting for a train wreck. I'm trying to tell you. Her son up there to control her. No. So she won't go to jail for going off on her sister. No. Well, maybe she had her up there. Maybe she had him up there because she would think that Tesehki would have enough sense not to try to sock her upside her head with a baby in her arms, because then she'd be in trouble, number one. And number two, they would definitely, before it even happened, they would probably stop that, because if that baby even fell out of her hands because they allowed a swing on Chrisean, those be the ones you got to watch, the scared ones. And Chrisean Rock is not dumb. She knows that. She knew if she brought her son, they might get you before you get them. She probably had more faith in holding her son in her arms and not getting violated, as in, hit on by Tesehki flipping out. She probably had more faith in holding her son than she had in Chasity being the mediator. She probably said, Chasity to have me whooped up. Rumble with everyone but Tesehki. Yeah, she rumbles with everybody but Tesehki, but nobody peeps that. Because, see, we sometimes when we defend people so much, we get blindsided ourselves. We do this in relationship with men. A man could be cheating on you. He say the right thing, and all of a sudden you start, well, maybe that wasn't him that I saw down the street kissing on that girl. Maybe that wasn't him that was getting in that girl's car or reaching for that girl's number. You know what I'm saying? It just, we start to just not be using our common sense no more. Sense don't make common sense no more. That's exactly what I think. That's my opinion. I think that Chrisean Rock was not trying to get rocked. She knew she sat her son up there, which is sad, because that means that you're using him as a shield a little bit. But I'm not trying to say she would be using him as a shield, wanting any harm to be done to him. But it could have happened. I would not have taken that chance, period. And if you're saying that, well, maybe she brought her son up there so that she wouldn't flip out and go to jail because she's on probation. I try to play a devil's advocate, Queen Grandma, and also tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Stop bigging Chrisean Rock up for negative energy. I really always hate it when people, oh, Chrisean Rock, man, she got them hands. Even with Tesehki, that you don't want to be known for that. And if you're a true person that wants to see the good in people, you don't want to remember them for that. You don't want to big them up for that. You know what I'm saying? You don't. And people don't like to hear the truth. That's when you start seeing people from the bushes get mad. They get triggered, and they want to spam up my channel with in my comment section or my live chats, because now they're mad because I'm telling the truth. Obviously, you don't know that I don't tell people what they want to hear. I tell them what they need to hear. And sometimes we need to hear the hard truth. And if Chrisean Rock was listening to the hardened truth, a lot of people that are now crossing her, she would have been able to stay away from a long time ago before it got the way it is right now. You're still putting your son in jeopardy. And that's still not fair to him, because even if you don't pop off because you got your son in your arms, so you're going to be using common sense, what if Tesehki ain't using her common sense? She ain't got no love for you. You already see the family, the Malone family, not all of them, majority of them. Right, she's a street defense fighter. Exactly. You see how they turn on each other. So what about Tesehki's common sense? What if she didn't use common sense? She looked right at you and your son like y'all was heathens. she didn't say, "Oh my, look at my nephew."
Exactly.
She looked at him like some of the people who are haters look at like him. Like, look at that kid, or look at that poor child, or look at that thing. That's how she looked at him to me. Chrisean was the bigger person.
She needs to hear the truth
and hugged her with her baby in her arms. And I'm gonna tell you, I commend her for that, and that was humbling. But at the same time, it could have been out of trying to lighten the situation, because Natalie Nunn and the owner Zeus Lemmy, aka Lemmy, they ain't fitting to get bloody or boxed up on. All parties involved and some of the baddie cast,
they all got up from that table
themselves from that table. The only one was sitting there was CHRISSEAN and her sister
and the baby,
and that little poor baby. And thank the Lord that Tesehki, with all she had in her, composed herself. But that also lets you know that's only TV. All that big bad wolf stuff that even Tesehki be huffing and puffing about and trying to blow everybody's house down. She didn't get big bad with her sister. Well, yeah, she was using common sense, so we know she has it. But she's acting, or she's being who she is, but she's overdoing it for a check.
Tesehki is. I'm talking about.
If you get what I'm saying. I saw the episode. It was crazy, girl. It was Princess Peach. It says that was a big chance to take. I'm trying to tell you, I wouldn't have my son up
I
there.
have the show on my members only for those.
I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you dice it. I don't care who tries to defend it, because we already know somebody might see this and I won't know about it and do commentary, and they might say I'm a low-key hating channel, which I don't care, because I know I'm not. And they'll defend that, she had every right. Yeah, she had every right to hold her son in her arms, but why? But you don't have every right to put his life in jeopardy just to try to help save yours, or because you know what I'm saying. Hey, keep your son out of it. You listen, get a $200,000, whooping if that's what it takes, but don't put your son in it. Don't put no kids in that. I don't care how much you
shouldn't have had that child.
That's when you be unclose
at that table.
Put your son in somebody's arms that you trust while you handle your business. That's dangerous business that you handling. They didn't just give you no $200,000 because you ChriseanRock. They don't care about you. They gave you that money because they wanted to create drama for subscribers and views. Period. Point blank. To blow up their business and get bigger than they already are. You were the walking billboard. You were the campaign.
Yeah, she can't trust nobody. That's my whole point.
You don't
shouldn't have been up there.
You don't sign yourself over to the devil, which is Lemmy and Natalie Nunn, and then put your son into the equation. You walking in a different light, and you want to go to a sit down with somebody who don't got all her faculties. Tesehki, yes, don't have all her faculties either, and will have your son in your arms while you talking to somebody that ain't got good sense. Nope, come on now. Don't make
talking
no
about
sense.
She's an eater. A grown woman, 30 years old, talking about she an eater. I wouldn't have my child sitting
Buttercup with me, just in case Tesehki snapped or something. You got to think like that. You got to think
all
outside
left the
table.
box.
They was probably hoping a fight happened. Yep. They left them in a ring.
Believe
that wasn't no.
And then
again, if Tesehki did, it's almost like they left them both in the ring, and see who made it out the ring. In peace. I mean, in one piece. They left that ring and left them two in that lion's den. Didn't even offer to take the baby in case maybe Tesehki flipped out or something. You know how Tesehki be on image, acting like she's an eater. Please, I wouldn't even have done that. My ain't no way my son would have been in that equation. Put her hands on her sister and somebody got hurt, like Chrisean or the baby or whatever. I mean, they got extensive
contracts that have to be signed prior to them doing all that dangerous stuff. So they're covered now thinking. So if Tesehki would have got up and coon clocked CHRISSEAN upside the head, because CHRISSEAN would have been at the disadvantage.
Exactly, Kat.
So she ain't all that street. Because if you was street, you don't put yourself at no disadvantage. You don't be having no child where your hands are occupied, so that somebody can walk up to you and crack you upside your head that hates you. Tesehki been trying to take CHRISSEAN down by beating her up on TV. Yep. And CHRISSEANrock, she be trying to diffuse it. She acts like she'd be scared. That's just my opinion.
I wouldn't have got up there with my son. Your hands,
I don't want to hear that.
are not clear in
she
case
was doing it because she didn't
Tesehki
want to
try
get in
crack
trouble.
you upside your head.
She was doing it because she was scared. That's what I think.
No, she had to be something. She wasn't.
I didn't get to this age to be the age that I am to sit there and rationalize with nobody about that sounds like you trying to just make it make sense when it don't make no sense. That's foolish. You somebody I don't want to even hang out with because you put me in jeopardy. You be telling me, girl, you okay? I'll be close to getting unalived and wouldn't even know it. Messing around with some of these people. Sometimes I'm telling you, some people think when they're fans and supporters that they got to support everything, right or wrong. And that is not true. Some of these fans and supporters will get CHRISSEAN hurt in real life.
Yep.
And then talk about how stupid she is after another CHRISSEAN comes along that's worse than her to replace her. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk about how stupid she was to lose her spot listening to what people say to her, being influenced. I'm telling you how people flip-flop. But it is what it is. I never was a follower. That's why when people be saying, I see a lot of CHRISSEAN, I ain't going to go that far with it. I'm going to just say I've been through things in my life. I know what it feels like to be young and people not understanding what I'm going through and criticizing me, down on me or whatever. But as far as me saying I see a lot in CHRISSEAN, and no, you don't be hearing me say all that. I ain't going to go too far with it. Because my common sense was all the way there. I would not have my son at all in a situation like that.
Nope.
That's like taking your child to a drive-by that you know is gonna happen. While she's scared, I'm kind of disappointed in that statement. I'm back. My phone died. I love CHRISSEAN, but she didn't want no smoke. And people who are getting offended,
I think
that's
she's scared of it too.
I respect you. You know your place in the world. You know what I'm saying? You probably would have did the same thing, and I would think the same about you too, that you was scared or you didn't want no smoke. So that's why it's almost like you put in the flag. You threw in the flag before you got to the beef or to the war, because you wanted to let that person know you was up against, that you wasn't trying to come with no gun blazing, no puming.
Nope.
But I think it's all the above all reasons. I don't think she wanted no smoke. And she already knew that her sister knew she got paid $200,000 plus got a show just to do what Tesehki already thinks that her sister's trying to do, which is sabotage her. Even if it's not true, that's what Tesehki thinks in her mind. So she's not stable. Tesehki's not. So it just wasn't a good mix. To try to want to see her in person, and then when the interview don't go the way it's supposed to go, then that was brought up. At this point, we don't know what to believe. A lot of people was trying to, and they were supporters, be so proud of the sit down. And I kept telling you, don't sleep. There's something ain't right about that sit down. Why haven't they aired it? Why haven't we heard much about it? I don't think they made up. I told y'all that. Exactly.
And come to find out, they did make up. Not only that, it's even
Jacqueline.
worse now because she publicly said that her sister made her at 7 years old do the unthinkable. So what's on now?
I don't even want to put this up right here because I can't edit this.
Contracts were signed, but remember, even though I'm not gonna say nothing. Y'all will see. But either way, even if they're trying to sabotage the show, right? And Chrisean Rock walks away. Let's say this hypothetically speaking. It don't matter because Zeus Network has made that 200,000 today over probably 20 times, maybe more. I'm just saying it humbly speaking. I don't want to exaggerate the number he probably made from all the viewers and the ads that pop up on them videos. Ooh, child. And the millions of viewers on a television network. It ain't like YouTube, you know, they control your views. It's crazy how they up here. YouTube up here wilding. You know what I'm saying? They just you straight know as a content creator, they are straight controlling them views. You know what I'm saying? There was a content creator talking about that just the other day, pointing out channels, putting out like she needs to have that show. She in the audience that she's gonna have is gonna help her want to go forward with that mission. And the people that are on the show are godly. They're into church. They're not with probably looking at even reality shows that Chrisean Rock used to relate herself with. She needs to be in the circle that she's in right now so that she can strengthen herself and move on, because you see how influenced Chrisean can allow herself to get, because you just got out of jail, and how I don't care who invited you, if you reached out to them or they reached out to you, how did you get back over there near Lemmy and Zeus Network?
Make sure y'all hit the like
and
button.
over there where your sister's at.
And
People
welcome.
that you were definitely trying to stay away from. How are you over there? How are you taking anything from the enemy? How?
Yep, even blueface.
And you know how they get down. We're not even Chrisean, and we can already see from looking in. Man, they really played Chrisean and made her look like this and painted her in a bad light.
Yep.
Try to make it seem like she reached out to them and it got debunked. Natalie was trying to say that.
Needs that group support.
When they were trying to reach out to her,
just like
today, she's up there with a bra on, putting on makeup. You got to understand, you got to look at little key things that Chrisean Rock is showing us, that she hasn't quite changed as much as we would like her to. It's enough if Zeus Network, whether they reached out to her, she reached out to them. I don't know, and I don't care who reached out to who. But let me just say this to you. Whoever reached out to whoever, Chrisean Rock should not have been in any association with those people. Maybe something good will come out of it. I hope so. And the show goes on and it becomes a smash hit. And even though that's a monetized drama violence channel, that'll be part of the network permanently. This is like talking bad milk. Yep. Spill milk. That video is old and people don't change overnight. She's working on herself. So, okay, if that video was so old, Mrs. Nicole, what about the video when she was eating the soul food, which we call it mukbang, which I call it a mukbang.
when she was sitting in the hotel eating with the black bra on,
right? Because you ain't gonna never make everybody
and
happy.
she was in Oklahoma, and I guess a restaurant was showing her love with all the different foods they sent her. She had just woke up because she was doing studying, prayer studies. Was that old too, her in the black bra? I want you to answer that question. I don't know. I don't normally see you up here, so I already know where you're going with it. But I want you to answer that question. I need you to answer that question for me. Was that old too? Her in the black bra?
Yeah, because of the
That was
family
old.
dynamics.
Okay.
It's her mother and father,
Everything old.
ringleaders.
People are crazy. Mm-hmm. Who is this?
Yo, right. There's only one way this go away.
I'm so proud of y'all. I planted the seed and now it's blooming. I planted the seed and now it's blooming.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, right. There's only one way this go away.
I'm so proud of y'all.
That video's old, guys. That's not a recent video of Chrisean Rock in Oklahoma. Right. Why doesn't it matter if I remove you? Mods, please remove this clown because, see, that I told you I already knew where she was going. And I already said, and I know you were in here, Wendelina, when I said it. You'll be surprised at how many people that will agree with everything that Chrisean Rock do because they don't want to tell her when she's doing wrong because they're waiting for a train wreck. So
they're waiting
people
for
like
it to
me, they
crash.
don't want me to speak because they're afraid that maybe Chrisean, by a chance, could be in the bushes. She might be listening to what I'm saying. She might say, "You're right," and say, "I got to do some change of plans before I crash myself." And they don't want people like me to tell the truth because
Yep,
if
it's
it
crazy.
gets in
Hey,
someone
Houston
like
hitter.
Chrisean Rock is, she might change for the better, and they don't want to see that. They want to see the crash.
Yep, they want to see a crash
Period.
and burn.
Chrisean is work in progress. She was being brought in her Bible study too. Right, exactly. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, sweetie. So this one right here is a recent one, right? She had a black bra on in the first one and now a white one. Maybe this is an old clip, even though it's that Yahweh song. You don't get on live with a bra on doing makeup. I'm sorry. That's why we got to keep Chrisean in our prayers, because I'm just trying to point out the weakness that's still in Chrisean that could make her turn into the old Chrisean again. You see how she ended over there with Zeus. She can end up back with Blueface if we don't pray for her. If we don't tell her if we don't start telling her what she needs here, we keep telling her what she wants here, she's gonna end up in the same position that she started from. Period, point blank. Right. We knew it was new. She's still learning, but I just don't want her to keep learning the hard way. She should be tired of learning the hard way. I don't get it. It's like, make it make sense. Let me see something real quick. Hold on. Yep. Hold on.
Their heart, and every time Chrisean went close to Tesehki, that baby kept crying. The baby energy was feeling Tesehki energy. I don't care what anybody say. That baby was feeling that energy.
She said
He
before y'all
felt that
heard her,
negativity,
she said
and then
that.
Tesehki go talk about Chrisean very demonic.
Mhm.
Tesehki, you worse than Chrisean. Your spirit was all over the place. You went there with ill intent. You went there with ill intent.
Yep.
But Chrisean, I give her props. She actually was calm. She was actually calm.
She ain't had
Like,
no other choice. She didn't know
she
which
was
way
really
it was gonna go.
calm. Like, I don't know. How do y'all judge the way that Chrisean was? Because the way that I was looking at Chrisean, she actually looked like she was at peace at the end. It was like an aura or something around her. Like, she been wanting to get this off of her chest for a long time, and she finally freed herself. Her next freeing herself is going to be with Blueface,
I hope
because there
so.
was inappropriate Blueface putting that baby private part over the internet for the world to see, and he did that out of spite. Even if he did that, because I really think that it was Jaden allegedly that actually did that.
Mm.
But that's her next closure going to be with him, and I hope she can move forward with her life. And if she do want to be back friends and cool with her sister, that's her decision. If she want to be back friends and cool with Blueface, that's her decision. Because I know a lot of people right now today that still around their perpetrator. They hurt them, they victimize them, they bully them, they harass them.
And I agree with you. She needs somebody in her life, and that's why people are getting over on her, and character assassinating her and doing things to her. She don't got a support system. All she got is her son. That's it. And that's why I say to myself all the time. I mean, I say to people all the time, instead of trying to criticize her, call CPS on her, and get her child taken away, why don't you show her the right way? She's doing it the best way she knows how. She hasn't been taught that. That is learned behavior. But if you never had a mother in your life to instill these things in you, how can you be a mother if you never had a mother? People don't understand that. And it's not that people don't understand that. They don't want to understand it. Because, like I said again, they want to see her crash and burn. They don't want to see any good come out of her. So that's why as soon as there's a downfall, it's like a victory to people. Because hurt people, and it's really sad because they're more messed up than quiet is kept than CHRISSEAN is. She's blessed and highly favored. God looks out for babies and fools, believe it or not. I know he looked out for me. I was a baby and a fool.
I'm not saying it's right, but when it's your family, it's kind of hard not to be around them, because you be around them with
She
family
gonna be all right.
gatherings, birthday parties, family reunions.
Now,
You still going to
business.
see the person
She's on
no
Zeus
matter what,
Network
is what
with
I'm
her.
saying.
I don't know how she ended up over there with her.
And I really gave my unbiased opinion that the whole situation, even what Nunn did, she's coming for Chrisean next so hard. And if Chrisean show God's plan don't come out, because Nunn stopped, went to Limit, told him to stop it. Nunn is so mad at a 24-year-old
I hope
and
she
you
had
a
people
whole
look over them
40-year-old woman. Like,
paperwork.
I don't even get that. I don't even get that. Yeah,
Natalie
like
Nunn,
y'all
I
can
thought she
say
was older
anything
than that.
towards Chrisean, and she don't have the right to defend herself. That she's supposed to take everybody bullying her, harassing her, threatening her. You know what I'm saying? She don't supposed to say anything. We know Natalie Nunn is a compulsive liar. We know
Oh,
Tesehki is a
she's
compulsive liar. We
39.
know Chrisean lies on certain occasions. But do I believe through the whole 9 months of pregnancy that she was drinking?
Now
No,
I
I do not.
respect this lady
And the reason
talking
why do I
because she
say
said
that,
we know that
because Chrisean
Chrisean
wasn't
lies
even
on
coming on
certain
live
occasions,
throughout the
and she's
whole
a supporter
9
of
months.
Chrisean. She
Now,
ain't
if
gonna
y'all
tell
would
Chrisean
have
what she
said that
wants,
y'all
but she
believe
gonna tell
Blueface was
Chrisean what she
beating her
needs to
whole nine
hear.
months pregnancy,
I
I would have been
respect
like,
this lady.
yeah, I sort of away, because we seen the
She's a
bruises on that
supporter
girl
of
body when she
Chrisean
did
Rock.
come
This
live.
lady that's speaking,
But
but she's
Chrisean
telling the
wasn't really
truth.
showing her face during her pregnancy like that. That's how you know that people lie about the alcohol. Tesehki took what was in Crazy in Love and threw it at that girl in her face, knowing that she was going through a dark time and she wanted to harm her own self, not even just the fetus in her stomach. And I thank God that God had her to realize that she had a precious, handsome little baby that loved her. The way that she just give his mommy them kisses, baby, that is so beautiful.
Oh man, what did I just do? Hold on, guys. I do this all the time. Sometimes when I have too many tabs open. Oh boy. Well, good thing it didn't shut down. I hope not. Let's hold up.
That right there puts the hate and the algorithm even harder. When you see something that you dislike, just keep scrolling. Even if you gotta remove yourself from that page, if you are on that page, remove yourself. Don't indulge in it. Let God deal with this situation now. When that girl gave her piece the way that she did, let God, you know what I'm saying, deal with it. And I want to know if Tesehki and Tay was going to jump Chrisean. Was Chasity going to help Tesehki and Tay? Cause
That's
she
my
sat there at
question.
that table quiet, but the expression on
Yep.
Chastity's face, like I know this true, but I gotta be quiet. Like she
Yep.
was scared of Tesehki, like she feared Tesehki. It was her aura on
Yep. I felt it
Chastity
too.
that she became numb in that chair,
And
like she
switched
became
up.
stiff.
Like she switched up on her. That's what it looked
Like
like.
I don't
Like you
know.
on your
Maybe I
own,
might be
Chrisean.
reading into this, you know what I'm saying, a little hard.
I'm trying to tell you. Shout the
But
truth,
it
shame
is
the
what it
devil.
is. It is what it is. Everything going to be okay, and it's going to work out in Chrisean's favor. And Chrisean sat there. That girl didn't even cuss not one time. The old Chrisean didn't even show out, even when Chrisean Tesehki was pressing her buttons. Cause I think Tesehki wanted a real reaction out of Chrisean getting rowdy with her baby in her hand. Because you know they could have used that against Chrisean with CPS. It's like every plot twist that they actually was trying to do on Chrisean, they did not succeed on doing it. But at least Tesehki gave Chastity the war of going to the Betty premiere and stuff like that. Now, you know, Tesehki hanging with Chastity more since she got her back. If you ain't lying,
Okay,
you don't gotta
Odin.
pay somebody else, baby.
It wasn't meant to be. That's what I said too, Cat.
But I don't know. That was my unbiased opinion. You know, certain things in life I could be, you know what I'm saying, wrong with. But like I tell them, and like y'all need to start opening your mouth and say, show us from the first month through the 9th month that you seen her with an alcohol bottle every day. That's how you set them up. That's why Chrisean was like, you lying, because Chrisean already knew after that crazy in love scene, and when they went to Baddies and they was on the sprinter, Chrisean didn't even have no alcohol in her hand.
Can we hit that like button,
And when
please?
after that altercation was on the sprinter, Chrisean and Tesehki went they separate ways. Then how would Tesehki, AJ, or Tay would know anything when they went their separate ways?
Mm.
Even though the
I'm gonna end that right there. But you know, it's just I don't know. All money ain't good money. I don't think that she should have if they reached out to her or she reached out to them, I don't think that she should have I think that if she was in her head and made that decision, she should have said, nah, it's not worth it. Because look at what the outcome is right now. But, it's too late. We learn from our mistakes as we make them. Hopefully, it makes us wiser and we make lesser mistakes. However, she's a child of God. She's blessed and highly favored. She's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? She just got to stay away from people, places, and things that don't serve her. Period, point blank. So I will be back on here tomorrow. Thank you for everyone that rolled out this live, a little bit over 2-hour live. Make sure y'all are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on, option all. And on your way out, please make sure you hit the like button. Dislikes are welcome. Also, make sure you share this video out so we can get the word, spread the word. I love y'all. I will, like I said, be up here tomorrow. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah. Have a safe night. Love y'all.